guys, welcome back. This week I have a huge stuffed animal haul and some more clip-ons. So let's begin. Alright, so I have started buying clip-ons and I still haven't listed them or sold them, but hopefully by the time you see this video I will have some listed. Anyway, one day I'll catch up. Anyway, I have two pairs of made in Japan vintage 1940s-ish cluster grapes earrings. Here we've got red ones and white ones. And I'm going to bundle them together. They're only really worth like $7 a piece. So I'll probably do both of them for $12 and see how that goes. So I found these super cool glass bead cluster earrings made in Japan. Not sure if you can see that, but it's made in Japan. And these are from the 1940s. These are probably 1960s, 70s, 80s. They're earlier. I mixed it up. These ones are the 40s. But I got excited by the clasp and they're worthless. Originally they would have been worth $5 to $10, but this one is missing a back. And unless I can't find it. I don't have the back. So they're worthless, but maybe I'll tear them apart and add these beads to my other beads. And yeah, that's a good idea. I'll repurpose them. Okay. And then I have these really pretty gold tone screw back and clip earrings. These are worth around $10 to $12 strictly because they're nicer patterned. They've got like a little bit of a texture on the hoop. Simple ones go for $5, but these ones are nicer, so I'm going to shoot for $12 and we'll see how they go. I then got these, which I'm not sure if I'll give these to Grandma. I might. I think they're very dainty and delicate. They are ceramic rose. There's a ceramic rose in the center and faux pearls. And it's just a clip-on. And I have the pair. And these ones are worth around $10. That seems to be my average. And then these guys, I noticed in my last video, I said, and I was thinking of where I heard that. I don't remember where, but I kept thinking, and then. Anyway, I got these cute Avon Jelly Belly faux pearl clip-ons. Super, super cute. And you might be able to make it out, but it's stamped Avon on the back. And these are 1930s to 1980s. I know that's a really big age gap, but the backings for clip-on earrings really overlap a lot from when they first started in the Victorian era all the way up until today. I think clip-on earrings are still made. And if you can find Chanel, is it Chanel? Gucci and I think Chanel earrings, if you can find those in clip-ons, you're gonna make a pretty penny. So be on the lookout for those. Okay. And then remember, I don't know if you saw my previous videos, my early on videos, a friend of mine had given me some things to sell on his behalf on consignment. And so these items, I think the next 4 items are from that. I'm still going through. It's a lot of collector's plates, which really aren't worth much, but mixed in with that are little bibs and bobs. So there's this genuine Incolay, I think it's Incolay, stone unicorn belt buckle. And it still has the label on it. Now, in 2007, this belt buckle sold for $25, which is cool. It just needs cleaned up. But now it's only worth $7, and it's from the 1970s. If it was a buffalo or a bear, it would still be worth, I believe those ones were worth around $25 to $30. But I guess nobody wants a unicorn belt buckle. Okay, and then moving on with unicorns, I have a brass unicorn letter or a memo clip. This is the back. And this isn't in the best condition. It has some rusting, some oxidation, so I'm gonna try cleaning it up and see if I can get the full $10 to $13 it is worth. I might lot all the unicorn stuff up and see if that's worth more. But I don't know. These will be easy to pack though. Okay, and then I need to stop saying and then. And then. Anyway, it's out of my system now. So I'll find something else. Here is a really nice brass horse head bottle opener. And this one isn't in too bad of shape. It has some oxidation, but not nearly as bad as the other one. That one is worth $10 to $12. And then I have another unicorn. This one's a bottle opener with a fleur-de-lis, if you can see that. There you go. Go ahead. And this one's pretty oxidized. Not terribly, but right there's some oxidation. And this is also worth this one is between 10 to 15, so we gained a little bit. I'm going to shoot for the high end since I do best offer on all of my listings and watch it fly off the shelves. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it flies off the shelves. Okay, and then I went to an antique mall a little bit ago, and I love face mugs, like stoneware face mugs. So I picked up this Kilroy Was Here stoneware cup, which isn't signed or anything. It's just marked with what does that say? 124 on the bottom. Because of the seam, I feel like maybe it was factory made, but I don't know. I really like it. There aren't any exactly like this one that are for sale or have sold, but similar ones go between between $10 to $15. Oh, and I keep forgetting to tell you guys the total. I spent about $20 total on everything. So yeah, that's what I spent on everything, roughly 20. And okay, so this is cool. At that antique mall, I also picked up this Burmese Myanmar Kalaga tapestry. It's hand embroidered with metal sequins, and I believe mine is from the 1980s. This one, so normally they started off as large large tapestries, and then the smaller ones like this one's roughly 10 inches by 10 inches, would have been part of a big panel, a big tapestry of multiple panels. Because of the condition and the quality of the embroidery, I'm thinking it's from the 1980s, and probably worth between $10 to $30. I'd love for it to be worth more if it was made of silk, if it was with the normal depiction, the astrological depictions for the zodiac, or if it was an antique that depicted a folk tale for Burma, for the Burmese history, then it could be worth like $60 on up. The huge tapestries are worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, and are usually on silk and fine gold thread and all of these, and precious stones and so on. This is just on a linen fabric, which was probably added after the fact, after it was removed from the larger tapestry. I don't know what kind of bird. I was thinking maybe it's a phoenix, but I don't know. The ones I have found online, their birds that looked like this had more elaborate plumage and details. So that's another reason why I'm thinking it's from the 80s. A little history lesson on Kalaga tapestry work is the technique they used is shui shi do, and these tapestries were originally used to furnish pagodas and to dress royal family members. And that's probably why silks were used. And they used glass beads, gemstones, cotton can be some of the backgrounds, can be cotton, silk, linen. And like I said, mine's probably worth between 10 to 30. I'm gonna shoot optimistically for 30, but we'll see. It'll be interesting to see where it falls. It was definitely a pay to learn experience. I paid up for this, and I don't remember what I paid, but I might make my money back, I might break even, I might lose, but I learned about Kalaga tapestries, and that's pretty cool. That's something I can definitely keep an eye out for whenever I go traveling. And then this is so I was really excited when I found this little vintage 1970s to 80s Steiff donkey. And he goes by Assy. And he's super soft and super cute and in super good condition and smells nice. He's only worth $15 to $25. Unfortunately, he's missing his tag, and if he had his tag, he would be worth a little bit more. But that's not bad. I don't think I paid anything for him, so that's all profit. Then I got this. This was cool. This is a vintage 1970s Russ Berry, if you can see it. Russ Berry Love Stuff musical elephant plush. Cute little bow. And let's see if she'll play. Anyway, hopefully you heard that. If not, I'll record it a little bit louder and try to play it over this a little bit. That is worth between 15 to 20 because it works. If it wasn't working, maybe 5 to 10. They aren't that common. So 15 to 20 for a stuffed animal is pretty good. And that one I'll ship in a box. The Assy, the jackass donkey, I usually put them in like clear poly bags, sealed. And then if they're big, I'll vacuum seal them to shrink them down so they fit in a padded envelope. This one I won't need to do. This will go in a padded envelope. Probably priority or however they want to. I offer priority and standard shipping if it meets those weight requirements. Then I got this cute vintage, ooh, throwing my stuffed animals. Disneyland, Disney World. Oh, can you see? Oh. Dumbo. Is that Dumbo? He's so cute. I picked him up just because he's cute. Mainly because I recently saw the latest live action Dumbo movie, which I only cried a little bit. But I used to love Dumbo as a kid. I stopped watching it because it was so sad that it was not one of my go-to Disney movies. But when I saw this guy, I was like, oh, we need to save him. Someone's gonna love him. He's only worth $5 to $10 though, so, but that's okay. You know, I saved him from the dump, and he's cute, and he smells nice. Okay, and this one, I was like, what the hell, why not? Who doesn't want a Puxatawny Phil groundhog plush, right? I don't, but maybe you do. I thought it was interesting how it's called Punxsutawney on the tag, but online it's Punxsutawney. And he's made by the North American Bear Company in 1990. He is number 1208. And he smells a little musty, so I'm gonna have to wash him. And he's a little bit scary. That's not I don't know. He is worth around $10 to $15. If he had his tags, his original tags, he'd be worth around $15 to $20. So that's not bad for a weird groundhog. And then, I need to stop saying and then. I keep just and then. Why? Why is and then my go-to? Anyway, so I have a collection of classic Pooh stuffed animals. Oh, come up front, Piglet. There we go. All of them. We've got Eeyore, who's my favorite. I love Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Piglet. Kanga. And I actually have 2 Kangas, so I'm just going to donate the one. And Tigger. And Pooh Bear. And I picked them up because they all have their tags. And I'm going to sell them as a lot. Now, whenever I thought about them, I was like, oh, maybe like $10 for them. Well, no. They actually should sell between $25 to $40 for these 5 little guys. If they were new with tags, they sell for $63. So there's a lesson. Keep tags on your toys. No. Who cares? Enjoy your toys. I just think these guys are cute, and I look forward to sending them to a collector or to a kid who loves Winnie the Pooh. Or both. And then, okay, we have, so this one I just realized while I was prepping this video. I was all excited, and I was telling my husband yesterday about how excited I am about this Winnie the Pooh music box. Who works. He works. He's a vintage good classic Pooh music box, musical teddy bear with his honey, but I failed to notice his pot as a hole. So I might enlist someone, maybe my mom, if you would like to fix this for me, Mom, that'd be great. I am not good at sewing. I don't know that I'd be able to repair this. But with it not having a hole, it is worth $8 to $15. So it might not even be worth repairing and taking the time to list it. I might just donate it and just call it a loss. Donate it to someone who will appreciate it, who doesn't mind a hole or fixing a hole. But then here's the cool one, right? So I went on a huge Winnie the Pooh kick. And I don't know why. I mean, I'm not a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. I watched it when I was a kid because my sister was into Winnie the Pooh. But this was a surprise. I threw all these in a bag when I bought them. And this classic Pooh, oh, fuzzies. This classic Gund Pooh, classic Pooh Kanga and Roo plush is worth $30. What? I ran him through the wash, but I think I need to run him through the wash again because he feels a little soapy, even though she is super clean. I'll run her through the wash again on delicate cycle. But yeah, she was musty, and she's not musty anymore. But $30? What? I'm very excited about that. And last but not least, Laugh-A-Lot Care Bear. He's still a little vodka wet. He's drunk. He smells musty, and so, but he's electrical. Anyway, he works. He's got batteries in his bum. And you can see the tag. This guy is a little bit of a lush. He's still a little bit damp from his vodka bath. Which I will have to do again. I need to soak him in vodka, but because of all of the electrical components, I can't put him through the wash. So I'm gonna have to keep spraying and spraying and spraying, and then set him out in the sun, and then spray and spray and spray, and set him out in the sun until the musty smell's gone. And I'm going to do that because he is worth $25. So yeah, I have my hands full with stuffed animals. But yeah, I think this is one of my shorter haul videos. But if you're looking for any Winnie the Pooh stuffed animals, hit me up. I've got a lot of them. What did you think of the video? What stuffed animal do you like? Oh, wait, I forgot a stuffed animal. Dun, dun, dun. An orca whale. Anybody who knows me in my personal life knows that I love orca whales. They also know I don't need any more orca whale stuffed animals. But look at him. He's got little dimples. Real orcas don't have dimples. So this guy does. He's got kind of a bluish hue. His eyes, he's been in a scuffle. His eyes are scratched. But I really like him. Anyway, so he is priceless because he's gonna go in my toy chest with all his other orca pod friends that he gets to meet. Anyway, yeah, that's everything for this video. I will see you next week. Bye.